and things got going right away with this big tag team feud that we saw. Sami Zayn, CM Punk, Seth Freakin Rollins, and Bron Breakker. The four men got in the ring right away. And overall, I thought this was one of the better matches of the night.
It was.
You know, commercials aside, because, again, these commercials took me out of, what was going on. You know, like something's going on, and then you come back and something completely new is going on. And my biggest advice would be for Peacock to offer like exclusive non-commercial coverage where the match keeps going
for live events.
You know, we see this with MLB Big Inning because we watch MLB Big Inning on the MLB app, and it is presented commercial free, but the host will sometimes kick it to commercial, and because it's offered on Apple TV as well as a service. So he'll be like, if you're watching on Apple TV, it's time to cut to a break. And if you're not, then we'll keep it right here.
Yeah.
And I think they need something like that for the matches here. But, okay, I wasn't supposed to talk about this anymore. We are talking about this tag team matchup, and I feel like it delivered. It didn't really resolve anything at all.
Of course not. The feud has to go on.
But once we got through, like, everybody getting a feel for each other and whatnot, the big event that went down in this match was Big Bronson Reed showing up out of nowhere. It was, of course, Paul Heyman distracting everybody to allow this to happen. And he showed up while CM Punk was on the outside kind of recovering, looking to get back into the match. Sami Zayn was actually making work of, was it Bron Breakker in the ring?
Yeah.
So, okay, so Seth was also, like, knocked out during this time.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Big Bronson Reed showed up, and he put a big hit on CM Punk through one of the, like, barriers on the outside of the ring. And they, like, went through into the crowd kind of ish.
It's fun.
It was fun. Everyone got kind of distracted by this, including Sami, who allowed himself to get speared by Bron Breakker in the ring. I think they might have even called it the super spear.
Oh.
But yeah, Sami got pinned shortly after that, and as you can see, I pulled up Big Bronson Reed's Twitter profile here because I wanted to find out who he is, the Wave God. He does this move called the Tsunami, and that is what he then applied on CM Punk after the match was over. They dragged his like unconscious body back into the ring for more punishment. Seth and Bron Breakker did, and this dude, Big Bronson Reed, gets on the top rope and just jumps on the CM Punk in the ring, knocks him out, and then you can see here the four of them: the Stooge, Paul Heyman, Bron Breakker, Seth Freakin Rollins, and now Big Bronson Reed. It looks like we have a new posse here almost. We just need a fourth, and then
they might bring somebody in.
Yeah, they can have a whole stable.
So
maybe they need a female like Becky Lynch.
Well, I don't think they do co-op in here, but
not yet.
Not yet. So you think
it's coming?
It could be. I don't think so. Maybe
someday they'll up the stakes.
Yeah, there might be already one like that. But anyway, is this newcomer? Is he auditioning to be part of the crew, or is he?
I don't know. That hug with Seth was pretty like you're in.
Yeah,
you know, it's like. It kind of seems like it's family, you know, like the way they were guilt tripping Sami Zayn and him not taking the bait.
Yes.
You know, like all storylines aside, he got the hug. You know, it seems like he's in the mafia now.
Kissed the ring.
He kissed Seth's ring for sure.
Bend the knee.
So, and he and Bron Breakker have history, apparently. Again, since we started watching at Royal Rumble, not really caught up on all that. So you'll have to forgive us as we don't really know.
We learning.
Hey, Nika, that's how this kind of ended. It says right here on the tweet, the landscape has changed. Rollins, Reed, Breakker, Heyman, handshakes all around. Do you think this alliance is going to last? I know you don't know a lot about it, but just knowing what you know about WWE and storylines and
Okay, my take is yes, it will last for a little bit, and there will be some backstabbing.
oh, there will be.
I think so.
I think that's a pretty good guess on your part.
Based on everything I have seen so far, somebody's gonna backstab somebody.
I wonder who's going to screw who in this situation. Like,
I don't know yet. I have to
Yeah.
see a little bit more of this drama unfolding.
it's not like Bron Breakker's been there a long time either. You know, he didn't
That's
show
true.
up too long ago. So I'm trying to remember. It was WrestleMania, right?
Mhm.
Or
I think
thereabouts?
so.
Because
around
they had
that.
they did have that 3-way match, right? Like where it was
Ooh, yes, they did.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and
But since Breakker and Seth are
who
the
else was there?
posses, he just won the championship, so he's gonna hold on to the belt for a minute. And I don't see Breakker moving away from him. He's his, top dog.
Seth doesn't have a championship.
No?
No. Jey Uso has
Oh,
the
Jey
world
Uso, right. But they're
heavyweight.
gonna probably get those two together.
Cody Rhodes is no. I'm sorry. John Cena has the WWE heavyweight championship or whatever, just championship. I don't know if it's called heavyweight.
Uso has the heavyweight.
World heavyweight.
world
That's the
heavy- yes.
distinction. The WWE and the world are the differences.
So are they grooming Seth Rollins to be a champion at some point?
I think he definitely needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he might have already been before at some point.
Okay. I mean,
but
I didn't dig deep into his past so much.
I like bad guy champions, like heel champions, and I know Cena is a heel right now, but
He wasn't before.
we'll talk about Cena in a minute. I got some thoughts on John Cena that we're gonna get to. Well, that's where we're gonna leave this one for now. I did enjoy this presentation minus the commercials, which
Yes.
gotta go.